Hi everybody, welcome to day 2 of Food Rehab. I am super excited because we already had a great response from yesterday. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. I know it's just little things that personally helped me along my health journey, so let's get right into it. Today I want you guys to think about why you're doing this. Why do you even care about your health? For me, I didn't really value my health for a really long time. I didn't care what I was addicted to. But I realized for a while that the only motivation for me getting healthy was because I wanted to be skinny. So, I almost had an addiction to being skinny, more so than I had an addiction to food even. And I think that if getting skinny was impactful enough, if it was enough to drive you, if it was enough to motivate you, then we'd all be skinny, right? Because we all have that goal in mind. But I think it has to be true health. I want you to think about what other health issues you might have. Maybe they mask themselves as some other things. Maybe you don't necessarily have a lot of health issues, but you don't even poop regularly. You only go to the bathroom once or twice a week. Maybe you get headaches periodically. Maybe you suffer from a little bit of anxiety. Maybe it's something small that you haven't even thought about, just that you don't sleep well at night. You wake up feeling kind of lethargic. You drag a little bit throughout the day. Those are things that are related to your health, and getting skinny isn't necessarily going to fix those things. So I want you to think about your family tree. Imagine your whole family tree. What are other health issues that your grandparents suffered from, your parents, your great-grandparents? Those are things that you might end up crossing paths with later in life if you don't get your health in check. And I want you to think about how that impacts your kids or your future kids or their future kids, and really get a hold of why. Why are you doing this? Are you doing this because you want to stick around longer than your parents are going to be able to? My mom passed away when she was 52 years old. She had ovarian cancer, and I was raised to not really eat healthy and to not take care of myself. And I want to be around longer for my kids. I don't want to miss my daughter's wedding the way that my mom missed mine. So that's a big why for me. And I want you to really think today and write down, why is it you're doing this? Why is it you're making your health a priority? And I want you to break it down into daily goals. I want you to think every single day you're going to do one thing. One small change. If you're somebody like I was very addicted to soda. I would have a Diet Coke with every meal. Maybe your one goal is that tomorrow you are only going to have one soda, and that's it, instead of multiple. Or maybe tomorrow you're going to drink your normal sodas, but you're going to replace one of them with water instead. With dinner, you're going to have water instead of a Diet Coke. Little things like that. I want you to celebrate those small wins. Create realistic goals for yourself so that every day you can accomplish that goal. And it's okay to not accomplish the goal. We're going to talk about mindset and how to kind of fix those things later in this series, but I want you to just focus on a small goal that's attainable and realistic, that you can kind of, maybe you're going to add in one salad. I used to go to McDonald's all the time, and if you're a fast food eater, you might be thinking, okay, how the heck am I going to tackle all of these horrific habits, right? Well, maybe you go to McDonald's and you get the number one, but you replace the French fries with a side salad. And that is a great goal to have, and to accomplish that is a huge baby step. So I don't want you to discredit that. Doing those small things are what help you to make true lifestyle choices. And with the Plexus products and the way that they work and the way that they'll be regulating your body and healing your insides as you're going, it's really the perfect combo. Maybe something that would be easy for you to have as a small goal is replacing one ingredient. I love different substitutions. One of my favorites is zoodles. Okay, I call them zoodles. It's zucchini noodles. You can get a small handheld spiralizer and stick a zucchini in it and just twist, and it actually spiralizes the noodles, or the zucchini, into noodle type texture. So I call them zoodles. Well, what I used to do to kind of slowly ease into a healthier lifestyle is I would get 100% whole grain pasta for my spaghetti, and then I would do half of that and half of the zoodles. And then I would put spaghetti sauce, and I'd still have cheese and some seasoning on there, but that was a huge step for me because I wasn't even eating vegetables. That's a great first step. Then maybe you transition and you have only zoodles because they were yummy and tender, and maybe your husband loves them. Maybe your wife is a huge fan of zucchini, okay? There are ways to do things that you can substitute small ingredients. Do a sweet potato instead of a regular potato. Do a vegetable instead of a carb. Do a lean meat instead of a more fat-filled meat. Do you know what I'm saying? Small baby steps are huge wins, and I want you guys to reprogram your mind into accomplishing one small goal a day and easing into those small things, and I want you to make notes of those things and document your success. Every single day, I want you to write down a goal that you accomplished. I don't care how small or how big it is. Write it down, because if you accomplished a goal, it doesn't matter. It's a goal accomplished, right? It doesn't matter how small it is. One sweet treat that I like is maybe incorporate some fruit into your dessert. If you're a real sweet person and you know you're going to have chocolate, try to have chocolate-covered strawberries, or maybe chocolate-covered, dark chocolate-covered almonds, or maybe even some caramel, dip your apples in some caramel, something like that, to where you're just introducing some healthier things into your already current lifestyle. It's a little bit more realistic. I want you to, here's some realistic steps that I'll give you that helped me a lot, because I know for me, a big one was vegetables. Like I said, oh my gosh, y'all. I had to add in zucchini noodles because I wasn't getting any vegetables. One thing I love is adding frozen vegetables to every meal, okay? I want that to be your first goal. Everything you eat, purchase a pre-packaged bag of frozen vegetables and add it in. Yes, you can have the McDonald's. Yes, you can have the spaghetti or the pasta, but you have to also have a side of vegetables. And what you're going to do is you're going to eat that side first. Okay, so when you're with your friends and you're gonna make an order, you're gonna order a side of vegetables, and you're gonna ask for that to have first. I'd like a side of vegetables, and can you bring that out as an appetizer? Right? So helpful. Fill your tummy a little bit with the things you know that you need, and then that's okay to have the other things because you'll slowly ease into that. Here's another tip. When you're eating out with friends, order first. If you're in a group of friends, be real, you're looking at the menu and you're like, oh yeah, I'll get a salad, but then you hear this person get fettuccine alfredo, and this person got the fajitas with extra cheese and sour cream and flour tortillas, and you're like, okay, now I don't really want the salad, right? If you order first, you are tempting yourself a lot less to really stick to it and go, you know what, I'm going to order first. I would like the grilled chicken and the vegetables, right? Whatever it is that you're really wanting to be disciplined with. I'm looking down at my notes here, sorry. Go grocery shopping on Friday night. That's a great tip, you guys. If you work a regular work week, Monday through Friday, you know how it goes. The weekend is the weekend. That's the time when everyone's going out and maybe having a drink, and they're having sweet treats, and you're hanging out with family and friends, and there's parties, and there's a birthday party, and this, da, 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 da. If you go grocery shopping on Friday evening, you're much less likely to eat out all weekend and splurge because you would have just bought a fresh batch of groceries. So try to implement that into your schedule if you can, going shopping on Friday night. Another thing is if you eat snacks from a plate or a bowl, this is something we talked about yesterday as well. It really helps to kind of narrow down. Sometimes our eyes are a little bit bigger than our stomach. We think we're so hungry, we grab a bag of chips and we just eat out of it while we're watching TV, like a zoned out, right? And next thing you know, you've eaten a whole bag of popcorn and it wasn't really needed. Your body wasn't even hungry, you weren't needing fuel. And that's the shift I'm wanting you guys to make this week, is we want to go from needing food as a comfort tool or needing food for a social tool to just treating food as nourishment, treating food as fuel, and it not being so attached to our relationships and to how we feel. Does that make sense? So get a plate out. Get a plate, put some chips on the plate or in a bowl, and eat from that and put the chips bag away, right? Next thing, coffee, okay? If you have coffee, that's okay. Coffee's okay. I know we have it, but I want you to add in, maybe instead of cream, use some maybe unsweetened almond milk or unsweetened coconut milk. Instead of sugar, add in some stevia. You guys, it might taste the exact same to you. In fact, you might like it even better. And here you are having tons of sugar, which is fueling your addiction, amongst other things, when you could be just having something simple and much better for you, okay? But this is also where, I'm gonna bring it up, the pink drink comes into play. Your pink drink, if you are taking Plexus products, Plexus Slim is gonna regulate your blood sugar, your lipid, and your cholesterol levels and keep your blood sugar so regulated that you're not gonna have those dips throughout the day. When you have coffee, your blood sugar goes bing, and you get this energy spike, right? But then what happens? You slowly crash. You're needing more energy towards the end of the day or towards the afternoon, or the cravings are starting to come on. This is going to help keep all of that state steady. A lot of people still like coffee. A lot of people take Plexus and still love coffee, but they find themselves switching to decaf, or they find themselves not needing it, maybe just wanting it, take a couple sips and they're done because you don't need it anymore. That addiction is broken. So that is a great way. Implement your Plexus Slim. Have it before you have your coffee. You might find that you're not needing your coffee anymore. Okay, number 5, next tip, I think it's number 6 actually. Try not to get distracted while eating, okay? You know how we watch TV while we're eating? Sometimes that can be a bad thing because we're sitting here watching TV and you're just eating and eating and eating and eating. You're not really paying attention or listening to your body and what your body needs, okay? So try not to get distracted. Turn the TV off. Put the phones away, talk to your family, make it more of a social connection time with your family, and make it just about nourishing your body. Eat the fuel that you need, take a drink in between if you need to of water, keep that water flow. Water intake is so important, and try not to get too distracted so that way you don't overindulge. Next thing, mix your drinks. So if you're a drinker out there, if you like a little bit of alcohol, you're going out on the town, you want to get a fun mixed drink, those are crazy filled with sugar, y'all. Like, it's basically just sugar and liquor, okay? Not necessarily the best thing when you're trying to fix a food addiction, right? Or a sugar addiction. So mix your alcohol drinks with a club soda base. I personally love the brand LaCroix. It's LaCroix. LaCroix is a great brand because it has all natural flavors. And it's a club soda type carbonated drink, and it's almost like a carbonated flavored water, but it's all natural flavors, and it's no sugar added, and you can mix anything in there to kind of give it that spruce. I personally love my Plexus Slim pink drink mixed in LaCroix. I like coconut and lime LaCroix, and you can even add a little vodka in there and make it a little slim margarita, right? There's ways around it, and then look, you're regulating your blood sugar while you're drinking, okay? So there's ways around it. Next. Always ask for dressing on the side. You guys know what I'm talking about, whether it's nuggets or chicken tenders or spaghetti or Alfredo or veggies with cheese sauce or a salad. It's going to come with some sort of sauce. We know it. Hello, welcome to America. There's sauce on everything. Get it on the side. Even a pasta, get it on the side because you're less likely to have a lot if you're just kind of sprinkling on a little bit than if they toss that whole salad drenched in ranch. You're going to end up eating more of it. Okay, so get your dressing on the side. Next, switch one soda that you have per day out with green tea. Green tea has so many health benefits. I want you guys to Google health benefits of green tea, and I want you guys to tell me what you guys find because green tea is an incredible a tool. It does so many things for us. You would be shocked, right? Switch out one soda or one coffee a day with green tea instead. Kind of see what that does to your system and see how much better that you feel. Again, back to the pink drink, it is actually one of the plants that's in it comes from the same family as green coffee bean, green tea extract, okay? So it is so cool how it incorporates all these things into the pink drink label, into the ingredients, and here we are, it's just another thing we found to get more health benefits from. It's like, oh my gosh, it does this, and it does this, and it does this, and it does this. So Google green tea, you guys are gonna be so shocked. Okay. Last but not least, the last thing and the most important thing is I want you for the rest of this week to make it your mission. Are you ready for this? This is your one thing of homework. Make it your mission to have a water with you at all times this week, okay? I know it's not easy. You run out of water. I've got my water cup right here. I want you guys to, I don't care if it's a mug like me. It's my old Christmas mug I keep my water in. I don't care if it's a water jug. I don't care if it's a gallon full of water. I want you guys to up your water intake. Try to do about half of your body weight in ounces of water per day and carry water with you all the time. If you struggle to drink water, trust me, I get it. Remember, I was the one that only had Diet Coke. I took my pills with Diet Coke. I woke up in the middle of the night to drink Diet Coke when I was thirsty instead of getting water. Oh my gosh, so embarrassing. So trust me, I get it. And you're like, oh my gosh, I'm peeing all the time. And your body has to get used to it. But it's okay. Your body needs water. There's so many good benefits to having water. It actually helps you to stay fuller longer. It will help curb your appetite and help your body to recognize when it's really hungry and needing fuel. And it helps to cleanse and works with the Plexus products, and it almost like is the activator for the Plexus products. If you're on a regimen with Plexus, you need that water intake. So if you carry it around with you, you're much more likely to drink it. So I hope you guys enjoyed today. I will see you tomorrow for day 3.